What's up, gamers? It's been a while. So finally we can actually get back to streaming. Or continuing Higurashi. Well, finishing Higurashi, actually. So after this, we're finally gonna move on to chapter 2. And it's crazy that we're only in one chapter of like 8. But howdy, howdy! Man, I really should get a cowboy hat, huh? So, extras. This could take like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I honestly don't know. Oh, thank you, East. Oh my god.
5.
5. Oh my god, thank you so much. East, you're freaking insane. Just wanna let you know that. So, I think we're going to the tips. And this heckin' creepy AF music. Creepy AF. So I think we already did these two, so we just need to do all the rest, and then we can get that dank achievement on Steam. So yeah, I don't know how long this is gonna take. Probably pretty short, but I mean, after this we could probably do something else after a break anyway. So, you know, not all bad. Okay, the Mayabara Manor. This is all like past info. We already know all this, you know? Oh my god. Hold on. Lower it just a little bit. So, okay, Chad, you're not stinking rich. What's this all of a sudden? Did I come to school in a limo before? How much do you get for monthly allowance? About $10? My, that's rather plebeian amount. Come on, $10 not that bad, actually. This lunch is made up of normal stuff. He isn't rich. Yeah, because if he was rich, they'd be eating steak every day. What are they talking about? We asked out of nowhere how much I get and then told it's a plebeian amount? Sorry. Rena seemed to pick up on my dubious expression and started giggling. Kei-chan, your house, you know, it's pretty big, yeah? So the architecture has people all around Hinamizawa calling it the Mayabara Manor. It sorta stands out. Mayabara Manor? Because the house is so big, everybody is gossiping, wondering exactly how rich you are. I see. Now I get it. Well, the frame of it is huge. See how it could cause some misunderstandings. From my deduction, I wager they spent too much on building the house and that's why they're now broke. Yeah, spend all the money making the house. Being broke. How very, very unfortunate. Rika-chan took pity on me as she patted my head. Go from being treated like a millionaire to a beggar. Yeah, sorry for ruining your imagination, but we aren't millionaires or poor. We're middle class. The image of a normal, average household. For now. Can't call it normal with that huge house. The entranceway is all grand and the gate is large enough for a large truck to get through. That's not normal at all. They do say the bigger a house, the more prosperous you are. Ah. The reason the house is so big is because Dad's studio is in it too. There's a bunch of different workshops and lots of his works are hung up in different places. All of them are huge too. For those reasons, the family actually uses only a third of the house for day-to-day living. Planned it out so people and cars could come in and see the gallery he opens up in the house someday. By the way, the entrance Mion is talking about is the one for the studio and is normally sealed off. The entranceway the Mayabara family actually uses is a very plain and simple one. The interior is much different from how it looks on the outside. Dude, this is going into so much detail that I don't even know if we even need. Like, honestly, they didn't need to do this. They didn't need to do this, but they're doing it anyway. I'd really like the chance to explore Kei-chan's house. Claiming not to be rich but having a home like that. What could be hidden there? Maybe there's something cute hidden. Oh. They probably had no money to purchase furniture, so it's filled up with Spartan rooms. Spartan rooms? Halo? Huh? The twist is stronger if there's a lot of world building. You're right! Oh my god! You know, we should have actually read these tips as, like, it's going to be relevant in 758 hours, yeah. Yeah, we should have read these before the big twist happened, but we could do that next time, actually reading the tips as they come to us. Just like One Piece! Exactly like One Piece. If there are carpeted rooms, I would love to try rolling around on the floor. That'd be great, so great. I want to roll around too. Seems like their imaginations were just piling on. Well, sometime in the near future, it wouldn't be too bad to invite them all to my house. That is a sucker for the ladies, so you might even let them look around the studio. Sir? Mayabara's father? The cry of Higurashi as the sky towered over everything. It was hot, but the air was clear. It smelled like the beginning of summer. Wow. Higurashi is One Piece confirmed? Actually, yes. Except One Piece. One Piece is Dragon Ball Z. What? Hold on. So everything is One Piece, but One Piece is Dragon Ball Z. So does that mean everything is Dragon Ball Z? Okay, look. I can see how this could be One Piece, but not at all Dragon Ball Z. Not at all. Okay. Dam site, meteor dismemberment. We already looked at this one. Hinamizawa Dam project. Don't think too much about it. Okay. I think we haven't done this one. We did this one, and we did this one, I think. We did a couple of these already, so I don't think there's too much to go through more, but special tabloid report. Let's try that one. Is it about the dismemberment? Some more? How about? Nightmare befalls the Hinamizawa Dam. Lynching and murder dismemberment. Yo, are those Arrowhans? Hold on, what? Arrowhans? I can't tell if you misspelled horns. Isn't One Piece a salad? What are you talking about? What? Isn't One Piece a bathing suit? In X month of X day in XX prefecture at the Hinamizawa Dam construction worksite in Shishibone City, a bone-chilling gruesome murder dismemberment. Even though this case has shocked the archipelago, the police will give no details on the case. Exactly what happened at the Hinamizawa Dam? They probably didn't mean to kill him at first, but as the victim resisted by swinging around a shovel, the rest of the perpetrators armed themselves in return, and is quickly escalated to What? Wait. Oh my god. Wait. That's what Keiichi did. What? The victim resisted by swinging around a shovel. Like, okay. So said the aforementioned investigator A. After this bloody tragedy was over, they were left with a body which no one thought was alive. XX-san tormented the suspects daily with his rough behavior. At first it was meant to be payback. All the perpetrators were horrified by their deed, and one even turned himself into the police. It was the de facto leader of this group, XX, who suggested hiding the body. Reluctantly at first, they soon began to think they did not wish to be caught. Isn't Hanja's books in Japanese? It is! Oh, Arrow Hans! Okay. Did not know you were doing Japanese there. Now I completely understand what you mean. I don't think there were Arrow Hans, no. That would be kind of a sick humor if they were, huh? Keiichi would never. He's too anxious to be reading the Arrow Hans. Construction site with numerous places to hide the body with 6 people. They were originally supposed to hide the body and leave the area. But the de facto leader feared that the consciences of the other 5 wouldn't be able to bear the burden, and came up with a horrifying method to keep them from turning him in to the police. He devised the heinous method of splitting up the body among them, and making each of them responsible for hiding a piece. Oh, okay. XX had turned simple manslaughter into a gruesome dismemberment and forcibly involved each perpetrator in order to create a sense of unity between them. That's awful. But that leader must be really smart then. Because, like, he could have just took the fall completely by himself. But he was like, nah. Nah, you guys are coming with me. Wow. And it was accidental at first. They could have... no, it wasn't accidental. They did meant to hurt him, but not to kill. Okay. Each one participated. But what does this mean? Person A spoke out reluctantly. XX had ordered each one of them to dissect a piece for themselves. They were hesitant at first, but nobody refused. We're reading a newspaper in a visual novel. Yes, we are. In for a penny, in for a pound was what it meant. Thus, an unimaginable, bloody ceremony began. Perpetrators wept and vomited as they performed the gruesome task. There was one person who stubbornly refused, but XX threatened them, saying, nothing would change if somebody else ended up dead, and he gave up in his objections. But XX's plan collapsed in the span of one night. XXX, who had refused to dissect the corpse up to the last moment, had broken down into tears at the hospital, where he was being treated for an injury sustained during the scuffle, and confessed. The criminals were arrested one after the other, but the de facto leader XX's whereabouts are still unknown. Also, the right arm hidden by XX has yet to be found. Despite ongoing search, this horrible individual has so far managed to elude law enforcement. What could the police be doing? It appears that XX said he was going to throw the body, right arm, into the marsh. XX's car was discovered abandoned near the marsh, but there was no clue to his whereabouts. Okay. He drowned after throwing the arm in. That's my theory. Probably correct, you know? XX didn't trust his companions. One cannot deny the possibility he had expected his comrades to confess to the police and used his car as a decoy. Of course, I doubt that theory. Since he has no car, one would expect him to have limited area to which he could have escaped to. But within the station, there were rumors going around that he had accidentally slipped and drowned in the marsh when he went to throw away the body. See? That's what I'm saying. For the locals, the marsh is believed to be bottomless. It's known as Onikakushi, the ogre's abyss. It's said that the bottom of the marsh is connected to the hellish world of demons. The atrocious demon from hell that was XX. Could it be that he had returned to hell through the marsh? What? I mean, yeah, probably. The Zinjin dragon, bring of luck and fortune. Prosperous future. Ladies leaping into your arms. Business success of... Okay, so it's a newspaper ad. Promotions, ambition, protection from harm. Not just with pachinko and horse races, but business and even love. Guaranteed or your money back. Zinjin Dragon Bracelet DX. One Piece! One Piece? Hold on, guys. guys, it all really is connected, isn't it? Oh my god. 27,800 yen, so $270 about. Imagine. It really is connected, dude. What the heck? Who knew? Who knew? What kind of name is Rena, huh? Rena's a stupid name. Rena's not here. Do you know where she is, Keiichi? Huh? She was just there, actually. Hey, Mion. Where did Rena go? Rena? Didn't she go to the bathroom? Popcat. Actually, at the convention I went to the other day, I got a Popcat pillow, and it's like the best thing ever. There's like the closed mouth on one side, and then the open mouth on the other side, so it goes like... She did say that she's been having bowel troubles lately. Do people just say that to their friends? Hey guys, I'm having some bowel troubles, so yeah, I don't know about that. I hadn't heard anything about that. Let's-go. Do you know where Rena went? Rena, you say? I just passed her in the hallway. Rena has class duties today, so she's off to water the flower bed. It was Rena's turn for class duty. That's very much appreciated. Rena, Rena, Rena. Upon hearing it repeated, a thought came to mind. It's rude to say this about someone's name, but it was a weird name. It was like some foreigner's name. Oh, come on. Okay, rude? Like, there's like half foreigners playing this game. Come on. Oh wait, hold on. Click, enter. What kind of name is Rena, I wonder? What kind of kanji does her name use? Probably in katakana. Oh, Rena is her nickname. She has a proper name as well. Oh. What, really? I was sure that Rena Ryugu was her full name. Well, I can understand you making that mistake since we only call her Rena. She even signs her name as Rena. It's like her real name in school. Wonder what her real name is. Let's ask her when she comes back. My name is pretty bad, so he's on to something. No! No, don't say that, East. Not East! Oh my god! I meant Dirk. Holy heck. Wait, are you saying your real name isn't Dirk? Are you lying to me this whole time? Nah, that's fine. Everyone lies to each other on the internet, you know? Satoko and Rika-chan looked at each other. You don't need to ask her. We'll tell you what it is. It's the Rei from Ore and the Na Fanara. Bruh? You what? Hold on. Can we get like a diagram? Real name. Her real name is Reina. Reina Ryugu. Ah. Is this game as brutal as the anime? Yes. It is. It is. Reina, is it? So it's read out as Rena instead of Reina? It's pretty interesting reading. My username is just a Homestuck reference. Oh, don't worry, dude. I'm also a Homestuck reference, so it's okay. No, that's not it. Reina is the correct way. Rena had told us. She wanted to call her Rena. So we call her Rena. Ah, hey John. Rena is Rena, you know? Only strangers call her Reina. You get where this is going? I understood what Mion was saying. It didn't matter what her real name was, only what names we used between us. Rena Ryugu is Rena. She's nobody other than that. So I was thinking, if I had a nickname, would you call me by that? If it's good, what do you want to be called? Yeah, if it's good. Con Man. Great. Great nickname. I think I have a pretty dank nickname. Vamps. That's pretty dank. Rena then came back into the classroom. One of the juniors near the door told Rena people were looking for her. What's this now? Who's looking for me, I wonder? My voice. Oh, heck. Saying that, both Mion and I sneered. Byleth, Ryugu doth show herself. That's great. Con men, you are quite sinister. Hua hua hua. Hua hua hua. Oh, what is this? What is this? Ichikun and Michan are evil bailiffs. Bailiffs? A con man? Damn you, Renanosuke Ryugu. That's good, that's good. Today doth it be when thou meetest thy maker. Have at thee. Kills Rena. What? What? Skate-chan, Kaku-chan, show them what for. You what? Oh, okay, I see. Aye, aye, sir. I expect my fee to be paid to you by my Swift's bank account. Since come to get this, we have no choice. We'll have a grand battle with 5 people. This is literally anime. How come this wasn't in the show? This is literally made for show. Rena's fierce punches exploded in the proper timing to take out the seal. Why aren't their fingers so goddamn big? You know, I ask myself that every day. But you know, some people just have fat fingers, you know? Them sausage fingers, you know? Must be a real pain to put rings and junk on. Dude, if you put a ring on that thing, it's never gonna come off. Pause. Yeah, exactly. They're paused. The evil that was Mion and myself was vanquished in the end. I do hope that Ren does go on a journey to make the world a better place. How about heading to Nagatocho? My destination is decided by where the cute stuff gathers. The toll of the bell signaled that break time was over. Come on, Keiichi-kun, Mii-chan. You're right, I should have some meaty clothes. Exactly. Dude, look at those things. Look at them, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4. One hand has 4 fingers, the other has 3. Isn't that amazing? They must be a new species. The teacher's coming. I took Rena's hand and— oh god, I took Rena's paw and stood up. It was just as the teacher had entered the classroom. Just 1 more hour. Man, oh man. Gotta buckle down for just 1 more. Wow, wasn't that quirky. Barely looks human. You know, Rena deserves that after what she did. Hands, yeah. Community notice. Oh, whoa. I think we've read something. We're greeting the end of the rainy season sooner than in prior years. On this day, what it feels like— oh my god! Seth 2013? Thank you for the sub, bro. Oh my god. What would you like your little boy to be? Subs get little boys down here, okay? Let me know what you would like your little boy to be. And then I'll create him for next stream. On this day, when it feels like summer will soon arrive, I'm pleased that everyone is in good health. The season is for Onikakushi is finally upon us. I believe that the assistance of the town council will make this a wonderful festival. I also wish to ask for the assistance of everyone in regards to a few things. Collecting bazaar goods. We looked forward to a well-received Hinamiza Grand Bazaar expedition, holding a massive collection of excess goods and used clothing. Hog-free money. No raw goods, please. Management. Recruiting Little Festival Drum Dancers. The renowned Little Festival Drum Dancers group is known for their careful choreography. The HEWWO Society is taking last-minute participants. You want that particular emoji. Emote. Is that what they're called? We're looking for any showboat, elementary and middle schoolers. Management, taking donations. We're accepting donations, multiples of 1,000 yen. For every 1,000 yen donation, you'll be rewarded a refreshment stand ticket. Management, blah, 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 blah. We're also taking suggestions for ways to improve the festival at all times. If you have any interesting idea called emoji movie with all Twitch emotes. You know, that would actually be a decent idea. Like, I'm actually all for that. You think— have you guys actually seen the emoji movie? Because, oh boy, is it worse than people say it is. It's bad. But an emoji movie with just Twitch emotes, that would be literally the best thing ever. Yes, good gameplay. Dude, we're just gonna be reading for like 30 minutes, and then I take a break, and then we come back for like Fate or Wizzy or something. I don't know. This is amazing gameplay. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you hear this music right now? Do you hear this music? I pirated it and got a warning from my IP. Dude, the emoji movie is not worth that. The emoji movie is never worth an IP warning. Don't kid yourself, that would be cringe. No! Come on, you gotta have some hope. I have hope that a Twitch movie would be cool. A Twitch movie would be really cool, wouldn't it? Oh god, it'd be actually terrifying. Hojo couples falling incidents. Yeah, next time we go through Higurashi, we're just gonna read all the tips when we get them instead of doing it at the end like this. Because this is kinda, you know. From June 1980 edition. On the afternoon of XX at 2 p.m., office employee XXXX and his wife XXXX of Hinamizawa village in the Shishibone prefecture disappeared after falling 27 meters from the observatory platform in Shirakawa prefecture. Police and firefighters searched downstream and discovered the body of XXXX at around 7 p.m. that evening. His wife, XXXXXX, has yet to be found. The search has run into difficulties due to the effects of Typhoon 3 from the previous day. It appeared a railing up the observatory that had taken XX's that the XX's leaned on had broken, causing him to fall. The groundskeeping staff was questioned by the police in regards to facility deterioration and if park maintenance was performed properly. Tentation. Dude, there's so many X's here happening. You know, just give them names at this point, please. Oh no, she doesn't know. Oh no, what do I not know? That's worrying. From the June 1981 edition. In the afternoon of XX around 10 p.m. in the X district of Hinamizawa Prefecture and Shishibone Prefecture, the Shinto priest of Furude Shrine passed away after an existing condition he was recovering from suddenly worsened. She lacks the critical information. I'm so worried about what you're talking. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I know that person. I know that person. I think. I wasn't too into those things, so I only hear about those things passively. So I don't even. Nah. Let's just keep going. Parties close to deceased said he was suffering from anxiety issues concerning the festival, which was to be held that day. Also, after XXX's death, his wife XXXX went missing, leaving behind a farewell note. Police and local youth association continued the search. However, given the presence of the farewell message and the fact that Onikakushi Marsh is said to be bottomless, they have run into difficulties. Wow, isn't that so interesting, you guys? So much new information! Holy heck! Housewife murder. Housewife murder! Look, I have a K-pop emote. Wow, that's so cool. Oh my god. It wasn't reported in the newspaper. Whoa, that was easy. Rest in peace, housewife. Oh wait, why was the housewife murder not reported in the newspaper? Or were they just, like, lazy and just didn't want to write it down? Huh? Whatever, it's not important, is it? Radio log. Oh, whoa. This is Okinomiya Station calling Unit 3. Unit 3, please respond. Is this Unit 3? Loud and clear. Backup is heading your way. Hold position until further instructions. Oh no! Is this gonna be when the police come upon Keiichi's body? Or... Ah! No! Over. Roger, Unit 3 acknowledged. Requesting no headlights. Requesting radio silence. Station, the doctor has arrived. They want to carry it away. What's the order? It? Hold on. Is this not Keiichi, or did they literally just refer to Keiichi's body as it? They better not have. Order. Over, not order. Acknowledged. Leave it to the doctor. Affirmative. Understood. Backup has arrived. Don't we let them take a photo first? Think the Vic is done for. Oh no! They are referring to Keiichi, aren't they? No, heck. Oh, is that it? No! That's actually sad. No! Oh, that's awful. Heck. What the heck, dude? Wow. Wow. Okay. There are more than 4 perpetrators. Can't believe the police just did Keiichi like that. They're like, yeah, he's done for. Get him out of here. Come on. Hypovolemic shock induced by clawing out their own throat. Tissues packed under the nails. Not someone else's nails. It's undoubtedly by the individual's own nails. The shape of the scars also matches. Yeah, I know the immediate cause of death was suicide. I get it. You're saying the cause of death is unnatural, right? Kind of like when your back itches and you scratch a little too hard and draw blood. Who does that? You what now? Dude, you might be too strong if you're scratching yourself and draw blood. Or you should just need to clip your nails, you know? And he looks way fatter here. They slimmed him up for the reboots. Tomitake's fingernails had been pulled out. It's actually quite simple to pull out one's own nails, but it really hurts. Under normal circumstances, the pain would prevent you from completely pulling them out. Also, there are a lot of bruises on Tomitake's body. Clear from the shape of them, he was assaulted by someone, or a group of people. According to a toxicology report, the deceased was in an extreme state of hysteria right before death. Then he fought back and clawed out his own throat because of how hysterical he had become. Guys attacking him clearly would have been surprised by that. Is it possible that in such an abnormal environment, a person could perform acts that a sane individual couldn't possibly imagine? Of course, those are very rare cases. Actually, Oishi-kun, that wood plank the deceased used as a weapon, they only found sand and the paint from guardrail on it. What about cloth fibers or skin? Nothing. The deceased didn't strike the assailants. It could be they took the plank he was fighting back with. In that case, they wouldn't have gone out of their way to replace it with another. They'd take them all. Har har, har har har, laughs. That's true. Tomitake's pretty built and tan. He's quite athletic. That's right. He was pretty active. Yeah, so it's huge, sus. Aww, Tomitake's meat claw, gripping his camera. Pulling nails out sounds like foreshadowing, of course. Can't imagine what kind of sports he did when he was alive. I think his physical strength would be on the higher side, meaning he would be difficult to overpower in a brawl. The man with such a physique, since he was in danger and so on to plank around quickly, just unthinkable that it wouldn't even nick the perpetrator. His opponent was unarmed. This guy had a wooden plank, so you'd think he'd hit him at least once. I wonder how those horrifying scenes in the anime looked in the VN. Oh, well, they didn't look. They were just extremely detailed. To surround and take down someone of his physique, I wonder how many people it would take. You dimwit, you should know better than anyone. You've forgotten your bad cop days. If I was to take down this guy, how many would I need? If a group wants to take down a big prey, it's fundamental to attack with numbers. I'd guess about 4. Even if there was a gap in their strength, they'd manage. Then there were quite a few perpetrators. So any drunken, disorderly groups of more than 4 people are suspicious. A group of 4 or more. Just, if they had that many, then couldn't they have hidden the body in a less obvious location? Or did he somehow break away from that fatal predicament? Then there would be no reason to commit suicide. Moreover, I still can't comprehend the irregular way he died. It's full of mysteries. That's under serious consideration on my end too. I'll be examining it as thoroughly as possible, but don't get your hopes up. After all, we've never encountered a death like this before. I'm not hoping for much, but I am looking forward to the results. Oishi-san! Chief is calling you. Thanks. See you around. Yeah. Best wishes. Wholesome police moments. After Keiichi. Oh, no. Keiichi's not dead yet. After Tomitake died. Ugh. That's so sad. So, things we do know. Tomitake was probably attacked by people in the same way that Keiichi was. Like, grouped. Like, the group just freaking came after him and beat him up or whatever. And then when he awoke, he probably was so freaked the heck out and paranoid that he just started going completely into psychosis. So that's my theory on what happened to Tomitake. Because he probably like waddled away all beaten up and just like, you know, I don't know. Search notice. Hopefully we'll learn more about this. Jiro Tomitake, deceased. Sighted in cheap hotel in Shishibone City. Registered under the name Jiro Tomitake. Pen name, yeah. Travels via folding bike, no license. Bicycle was found 300 meters away, abandoned at the site of a forest path. It's your game theory. Yeah, it is. You said you watched the anime before, right? The whole thing? Well, I did, but it was like 5 years ago, so I don't remember anything. Almost nothing. Present on the day of the festival, accompanied by the missing Mio Takano. Was seen around 9 p.m. by the police. Location afterwards unknown. Held residence in Himizawa for 1 week each season for the last 5 to 6 years. Freelance photographer specializing in wild birds. Check with the magazine companies. Nothing suspicious in the film located among the articles of deceased. Wallet was among the articles of the deceased. Mere act of violence? From the accounts of his wallet, he spent most of his time around Tokyo and Chiba, along the Sobu National Railway line. No individual matching the name Jiro Tomitake in the residency records of any of the Tokyo wards. Huh? Huh? Compare teeth to dental records. Send to Metro Police. Attach a photo. Send to Metro Police. Contacting magazines regarding Jiro Tomitake. Miyotakno missing. Nurse at EDA clinic. Came close to Tomitake through a passion for wild bird photography. Resides in Okinomiya X District XXX. Single. Witnessed accompanying Tomitake on the festival grounds, currently missing. Abducted? Or maybe a suspect. An important person of interest. Had no motive to kill the deceased. Squabble from jealousy? Need to thoroughly investigate their relationship. Place of work, etc. Need to get information from the police on scene again. Want some cream puffs. For jumbo ones. Oishi. Dude, I freaking love Oishi-san. Oh my god. He's so cool and quirky. It's such like overall, all around a good guy. You know, I also want cream puffs. Like, 100%. That was search notice, right? Now it's notice from police chief. Yeah. July 1st, 1982. To departments 1 through 12. Oh, I don't click through here, it's just going. XX Prefectural Police Headquarters, Director General XXX. To the Chief Constable and all facility managers. Regarding cases situated in Hinamizawa Village, notice. Do I click now? No. This case is in Shishibane City, Jesus Christ. Hinamizawa Village have been reported by certain sections of mass media as drawn global attention with cause serious frustration for the local residents of various situations. To protect the livelihood and prosperity of residents, the following. Number 1, designate all following criminal investigations classified. Okinomiya Station, 1982, case number X. Hinamizawa Village housewife murder, dated June XX. Okinomiya Station, 1982, case murder X. Hinamizawa Village student disappearance, dated June XX. I did it. 2, non-disclosure information. Okinomiya Station, 1979, case number X. Hinamizawa Village site 4-man murder, dated June XX. Shira Station, 1980, case number X. Shira Natural Park falling incident, dated June XX. Okinomiya Station, 1981, case number X. Hinamizawa Village Shinto priest wife disappearing, dated June XX. Student disappearance was Satoshi. I'm pretty sure. Requesting self-restraint from each organization concerning the release of sensitive information. Please see attached reference materials 1, 2, and 3. Management, XX Prefecture. Police Headquarters, Internal Line, XXXX. Police Affairs Department, XXXX. There was another one. Other than Satoshi? I don't think there was another one other than Satoshi. If there is, we haven't met them yet. Or anything. Man, the freaking detail about this is insane. Oh my god. What's a drug that makes you commit suicide? I don't know. Literally any hallucinogen? Probably? Let's cut to the chase. They're a drug that causes someone to kill themselves. Not directly, no. Quite a roundabout response. You're saying there's one that does it indirectly? Something that puts you into a suicidal mental state, like that? That's hard to say. What would a suicidal mental state be? The art is so creepy. That's what makes it so good, I think. This is like the OG art that came with it, right? So I feel like it suits it a lot more than the updated, like really beautiful looking sprites. This is peak Higurashi. Like a person with serious bipolar disorder. It's believed that people are most likely to attempt suicide when swinging from depression to mania. Yeah. Clinical depression and bipolar disorder are different. Clinical depression indicates a prolonged state of depression, whereas bipolar disorder is characterized by a passive depressive state accompanied by a very active manic state. Wow, we're learning about psychology today. I'm so happy. Individuals with clinical depression suffer from low self-esteem and are quite pessimistic, but rarely commit suicide. They do not have the willpower to commit suicide. Exactly. And that's why sometimes when people go on antidepressants, it makes them more suicidal because they finally have the willpower to do it. Nor does mania on its own lead to suicide. That is the opposite effect, filling the person with confidence and making them feel as though they're walking on air. Thus, they do not commit suicide. That's interesting. Neither state causes suicide, but when the condition changes, they might do so. There's a desire to commit suicide when in a state of depression, but they do not have the willpower to commit such a formidable act. But when they enter mania, they gain a burst of willpower and their body moves as they desire. I see. So it means they gain the willpower to commit suicide. That's how it goes. That's why patients are given sedatives during that time to keep them from acting on their impulses. Then was Tomitake bipolar? People who suffer from bipolar disorder generally commit suicide by more civilized means, like, say, hanging or jumping off a building. Self-harm, as though going through withdrawal, is completely different. Dude, this is actually deep. Holy heck. I didn't think it would get real at all, because I thought it would be more, you know... Nomitake's death wasn't civilized, so one would think it was caused by some foreign substance. I said from the start, tell me of a drug that causes someone to commit suicide. You download 7th mod, you get different sprites, voices, and other things. Oh, I'll think about it. It's like, I don't know if I want to go through, like, the complete organic experience of, like, the OG, or want to add things just yet, you know? There are reports that methamphetamine overdoses produce a condition that represents bipolar disorder. The stimulant. Barbiturate overdoses are also reported to cause erratic behavior. This is a sleep aid. There are no signs of stimulants. Are there any other possibilities? All I can think of is that some sort of illness. Something like Graves' disease, which affects the thyroid, known to cause symptoms of that resemble bipolar disorder. But Graves' disease has many characteristic symptoms of its own. The deceased exhibited none of them. Yeah. So no illness and no sign of any drugs. I wonder, is there something that could happen more spontaneously? Something that fits the case that would cause someone to commit suicide all of a sudden? Literally psychosis. It's not that hard. It's not that hard, guys. Are you familiar with organic mental disorders? Sure, it's a condition where the brain is out of whack due to physical injury or illness. It can be caused by drugs, but it can also be caused by physical trauma, encephalitis, a stroke, or even tumors. Basically, even without a drug, one can succumb to an irregular mental state. Deceased was surrounded by, after being chased and his life was in danger, right? All that stress could have messed with his brain chemistry, could have hit his head. Those factors combined could have caused him to mutilate himself. Possibility. Could you explain it to me in simpler terms? Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like that would be better, having it read to me instead. Wah ha ha, ha ha! Basically, he knocked his noggin in the brawl, and that made him go haywire. Nya ha ha ha! Then his lady didn't have the intent to kill. Just smacked him in a bad place, and he nicked some change. Those two club men laughed hoarsely. But of course, it's not like that. Undoubtedly. If it was habitual drug use, if it was a mental state, diseased body holds the key. How are things on your end? Oh my goodness, look at the time! I need to get back soon, or Kumo-chan will get angry with me. Yeah, good luck. Best wishes. Best wishes. What's the best wishes that they keep saying? There's a term that you use when you, like, tell someone, like, bye and have a good time or whatever. Can't remember. Okay. Threat. These are all from Keiichi. Yeah, true. The voice acting, I would imagine, is pretty good. Those guys just now. They had a national diet badges. Then his prefectural assembly member and city councilor Sonozaki. That's interesting. Prefectural assembly member and city councilor are related. It's dirty is what it is. Shouting out each other's name during elections. While one is up for election, the other one holds assembly, and they double up their campaign activities blatantly. I don't know much about this stuff, but isn't that against the rules of the election? long as they have no prior consultation, there are no restrictions on their political activities. Oh great, the political state of Hinamizawa. This is just what I wanted. Kuma-chan, the investigation division is going to be pretty tough for you. Should at least brush up on election policies. Not suited for the intelligence division. Because I'm dumb. Kuma-chan, that's hashtag relatable. Holy heck. There's Prefectural Assembly member Sonozaki and City Councilor Sonozaki. Also the mayor of Hinamizawa. All of them involved with Sonozaki family. Okay, I'm sensing a little bit of nepotism here, but I could be wrong. What crap. Looks like they're seen off by the department chief and the deputy chief. Came to me. That night, the chief invited me along to get some Odin. Thought that was it. Oh? Did Oishi-san get threat? You have a lot of connections, so you might have heard something. Did you? Nope. Not a thing. Ma'am, I'll take a tofu fritter and fish cake. Counselor barked at me in the police chief's stead. Oh my, is that so? Ma'am, I'll take another bowl. Prefectural Assemblyman Sonozaki and City Councilor Sonozaki were both intimidating. Snot-nosed career police chief couldn't even handle being yelled at them. They're like Yakuza. Wow. Petition with your name came up regarding how the investigation of Hinamizawa incidents is being handled. Goodness me, I'm not the faintest. No need to play dumb. You're reopening past cases regarding Hinamizawa, aren't you? I've already got my hands full with Tomitake's death, actually. Really? If that's true, then there's no problem. There's a period of silence. While we were silent, we made headway on our food and drink. Oh, wow. Ooh, that was quite a feast. This month had been a bunch of losses for me, so my wallet is feeling a pinch. Much appreciated. Nah, it's nothing. Tell me a good horse again. I'll bet on the same one as you. Ha 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 ha. I haven't been doing well there lately. I haven't been able to read the horses at all. Taxi! I'm going by train. Police chief is taking a taxi. I have my own car, but it'd be rash to drive it home. Can't blow it right before retirement with a DUI. Even though we could still rattle off, it looked like his legs were already goo. Pushing him into the cab, I gave the driver a police chief's address. Well, see you again tomorrow. Happy New Year! Oishi-san. Yeah. Past incidents have all been closed. Stop lumping them all together. Those villagers half believe it's really a curse. Well, I'm not convinced. You're going to be retiring next year, aren't you? Stop meddling for your own good. Oh my god. Weren't you going to pay off your mortgage with your pension and move up to Hokkaido with your mom? Mother pines to return to the land of her birth. The least I can do. And the pension, well, I'll let me enjoy myself in Susukino. The police chief may issue special retirement salary raise, he says. Public servant's pension is calculated based on their monthly salary. So if you were to get a raise right before retirement, your bonus to your salary would be inflated, and you'd get a heavy surplus of funds. It tends to be how it is done around here. Is he bribing him? Of course, not accustomed that's thought of highly. The difference between the bonus and the pension is quite a bit. I'd expect nothing less exemplary from our egghead chief, but, well, their salary is compensation for our hard work, but in the end, it really has to do with the passage of time. It's not something I can laugh at, but I'll laugh through it anyway. I don't think it's anything exemplary, but given how hard you worked, it's not odd that you're getting that much of a pension. I'd like to get that much myself. If I can get it, well, of course I'd want it. Ha 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 ha. You'll get it. You're an adult after all. Sorry for holding up here, driver. Thank you very much. I closed the door roughly, interrupting the chief's conversation a bit rudely. Looked like the chief still had something to say, but he smiled wryly and she waved. I waved in return. The cab sped up gradually and soon disappeared among the sea of lights. Oh man, I wonder if I really can repay that loan. I don't think there's anything too sus about that conversation. I thought it was pretty basic, unless there were like some key things that I didn't pick up. I don't think it was too bad. They're just like, oh, so you're going to retirement? You should probably do that. Also, like, the thing of stop looking into past instance or else type of behavior. But other than that, I mean, it wasn't too bad, I guess. Still, like, I'd say, like, 3% sus. Only 3%. Not feeling so hot. This is so sad. This is definitely cagey. Well, we learned Shion's family doesn't want the police to look at the past incidents. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Keiichi-kun's been feeling down lately. Maybe he's in a bad mood. I wonder. Maybe he's on his period. Oh my god, Mion. You're amazing. Holy heck. Mami-chan, that's gross. What is that laugh? Yuck, yuck, yuck. Jesus Christ. Mion wild. What do you think? Don't know. Could it be that Kei-chan? Maybe. I don't know. That day, Kei-chan was in the car talking to some tubby middle-aged guy, right? Yeah, no mistake. That Oishi, he probably fed him something fishy. So serious. Keiichi-kun's face was so pale. You see, you might not know this, but it's actually the messenger of Yashido-sama. What? No. Okay, that's just actual BS. Huh? What do you mean? Whenever he shows up, someone is demoned away. No lie. Oh? That's so? The year before last, when Rika-chan's mom drowned, right? Right before that, she was visited by Oishi. Now that you mention it, it happened before Satoshi-kun transferred out. Transferred? You're so sweet, Rena. Oh my god. Okay, literally, Mion is literally admitting here that transferred is an allusion to something. Transferred is not transfer, dude. Transfer is something else, bro. Oh my god. This time he's appeared before Keiichi-kun. So Keiichi-kun is gonna be demoned away too. Huh? Empty silence hung in the air, and was suddenly interrupted by loud laughter. Wow, they didn't care at heckin' all. Oh my god, that's awful. That's horrible. That's hecking horrible. What personality? Possibly. Who knows? I see it in movies quite often, but what is it exactly? Multiple personalities are thought to be escapes, though. Multiple personality disorder is a form of escape, correct? The exact mechanism is not fully understood, but it's believed to be a type of defense for the brain to retain mental stability. Hypothetically, poor people imagining themselves as wealthy is a form of escapism, is it not? Is this also a form of multiple personality disorder? I wouldn't go that far, but broadly speaking, one could infer that. It's something that occurs in us all. Is this a new song? I don't think I've heard this before. Does split personality occur when one cannot tell which is reality and which is the escape? That's difficult to say. There are some who agree with that, and some who disagree. There's no consensus. Then is the occurrence of multiple personalities still an unknown phenomenon? Something not fully understood in psychiatric fields. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Unfortunately, that is the current state of things. We can only put our hope in future research. But, sorta cool having a split personality. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, this is 1980. Many strides have been made in the psychiatric field since then. What kind of people get split personalities? Recent studies find those who develop it, or rather, those who are more susceptible to developing it, may be genetically predisposed or may have abnormal mental development. Some say that childhood abuse increases the chances. This is 100% accurate nowadays. It's been confirmed. So, speaking of which, person A here has experienced abuse as a child, didn't he? So sad. Wow, really putting him under the bus? Person A has 7 different personalities. Let's watch a video of him. Wow. Right after these commercials. Wow. Wow, isn't that cool? Isn't that so dank, guys? I wish I had a multiple personality. Guys, is being a VTuber multiple personalities? Technically, a little bit, kind of. At the 7th Mart. Oh, whoa. Last one, huh? 7th Mart was a bargain supermarket with food and alcohol. What's this, Keiichi? So many! There's no reason to get all different kinds, is there? Oh, this is when he... Oh, right. I fluffed all the different colored cup noodle bowls into the cart. Cup noodles have gotten so elaborate recently. There's a bunch of different types. I want to try each of them at least once. It was pretty selfish of me, but I thought I'd at least give it a try. Keiichi? Buy them in big case, it's cheaper. Dad faltered. I had a feeling it'd end up like this. Dad knew there was no point in him butting in. Dude, if Keiichi's that rich, he can afford all the ramen he wants, okay? Then I'd only get to eat one kind. I'd get bored with it. I was resisting as a formality. I'd already given up inside and wasn't sure which case of noodles to get. If you can't pick, then Mommy will pick for you. You don't have to rush me. I quickly searched the case of noodles for what I want. Pork bone and ginger, large cup. Hey Keiichi, can't you get a more normal one? Haha, if I let Mom pick, she's on the side of safety and get soy sauce or salt flavored. Keiichi's so rich, still can't leave the village. Dude, his parents didn't even know anything about what was going on. I bet if Keiichi was like, hey, can we leave? Please? His parents would be like, sure, BB, and then they'd pick up and leave. If only Keiichi had asked, then none of this would happen. Pork bone is so good. I don't want a big bowl of tasteless stuff. I remembered insisting that the noodles I picked were the right kind. And then we see her in the background. Yeah. This frozen memory in time, this encapsulated world, I didn't have the power to look around my surroundings. Oh. You can't. Oh, heck. Where's my, like, I don't have a creeped out face. This is as close as I can get, I guess. Why didn't he just walk out of the village? LMAO. Dude, if Keiichi took 2 steps out of the village, maybe this wouldn't be happening, you know? It's like cross the barrier out of the village and he'd be fine. We're living as a hermit in the woods, you know? Oh, I freaking hate the feeling of being watched. It's the absolute worst. So I did what I could, reached out with my hearing and vision, sharpening my senses to find the presence I overlooked. No matter how much I searched in my field of vision, I couldn't see Rena. I rewound the situation, searching. Of course, I couldn't find her. Then, was she spying on me from my blind spot? I looked through the sound of presence again, looking. You hated being watched and decided to become a... Look. No. It's the fact. No. It's like a presence, you know? It's not being watched per se. It's like having a presence in the same room as me, you know? Like that. Like a presence I don't know about. Like a ghost or whatever, you know? It's like that. It's a really bad feeling. You know what I mean though, right? Where it's like you feel that someone's there, something is there. You feel it, you know? Get really mad. Yeah. I could sense the other customers. They were all mixed about, moving as they please. There's nobody looking over this way, no one trying to get behind me. Not here. Couldn't be here. Probably wasn't here. I would definitely notice if someone was right behind me, even when I wasn't on my guard. Yeah, you'd think that Keiichi's parents would notice, at least. Not worried at the thought of using a vague word like probably right before contradicting it with definitely. Then, paused my mental replay as a chill ran down my spine. There was definitely a presence like a shadow behind me. That was a terror like any other. Like a presence. If a presence really had manifested behind me, I would definitely turn around and check for it. But the world had moved on. There was no way for me to turn around. while carrying that frightening shadow on my back. I was gleefully running around the store searching for a case of noodles. Running through this instant noodle section, bad-mouthing my mom, but there was the presence constantly on my back, sticking to me like a shadow. In the show, his parents leave right away, but in the VN, his parents are there all the time except for like the last day, because like it takes place over a week or so. So yeah, no way to see what it was. Realizing it now after the fact was horrifying and repulsive. In that moment of time, I was running around gleefully, carrying that cardboard box, tip-tap. While listening to that moment again, I could hear footsteps other than mine going pit-pat with every step. Tip-tap, tip-tap, tip-tap. Pit-pat, pit-pat, pit-pat. Tip-tap, 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 tip, tip-tap, tip-tap, tip-tap. While I was running, the sound of those barefoot footsteps going pit-pat were right behind mine. Barefoot? Me running around gleefully in that closed-off moment of time. But I didn't hear it. Yeah, I thought she was just creeping around. I thought she was just creeping around. Dude, if she was right behind him, his parents would definitely notice. Like, how did they not notice? Was she wearing a disguise? Like, oh no, I heard it. That's why I remembered it. I didn't think I heard anything. That's why I didn't turn around. And that's why I didn't turn around. In that moment, the pit-pat of those footsteps were following me the entire time. I couldn't run faster and escape. I couldn't run any faster than I had ran at that time. I couldn't turn around. I hadn't turned around before, not once. Then I returned to my parents and started talking. The shadow-like presence was right at my back. Since I didn't move, the shadow didn't move. That's why it made no sound. That was all. That time, I hadn't taken a single step while talking with my parents. I was just standing there. It was undeniable. And yet, I heard it. A pit-pat? That shouldn't be. If I took 3 steps, it followed 3 steps. Wasn't that the rule? There was no sound other than that. That time, the entire world had gone dark. Sudden darkness. It was the end of my reflective journey. I was tired. I wanted to end it. Someone turn on the lights. Except my body couldn't move. I was sewn into that moment in time. Pit-pat. My past self's hair stood on end. That's impossible. Now that's just breaking the rules. I haven't moved, so you shouldn't be moving either. I couldn't move, so you shouldn't be able to move either. Follow the rules. Pit-pat. But that sound echoed in the darkness once again. The hair on the back of my neck creaked on end. It was so close that it was hard to tell whether it was touching the hair or not. Why couldn't I move? How the presence was moving behind me. I quickly realized I could move, just that I was scared and didn't want to. But now was the only time I could turn around. There was something unforgivable in this moment of time. But I needed to turn around immediately, because my entire being was trying to force me to stop. I began to administer a pain like a needle being stuck into my every pore. I'll turn around. I'll turn around. I'm not scared at all. I'll turn around. I'll turn around. I'm not scared at all. A scream I was unable to vocalize. I turned around. At first, I couldn't understand the meaning of it. What? What is this? Situation before my eyes. It's like a mouth biting an apple and slurping the juice. The way you would do with an apple. My mind was being eaten. Oh! Oh, that's so gross. Jesus. Began to munch down, slurping the juices because it was like an apple. Oh, that's so gross. That is so gross. Meaning what in front of me was... Huh? What was it? Come on. Shut up. Shut up, East. What was it? Gosh dang it. Otsuyashiro-sama, oh god! Ah! Oh god, guys! Heck! Dude, I feel that. Instead of the extras. What's character jump? Oh! That's neat. Okay. So it takes place over the course of 2 weeks and 1 day. That's pretty neat. Remember that when he was in the phone booth, felt the same presence. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. The text is a different type of horrific. Exactly, because it's all your imagination at that point. But, well, not completely, because you still have, like, the sound, but... Yeah, but Rena said she was there. So, can Rena spawn a Yashiro-sama, like, a stand? Is Rena like a stand user? Is that what's going on? Okay. And then what's this extra? All cast review section. Oh! Oh! Thank you for buying Higurashi when they cry Onikakushi. A visual novel by 7th Expansion. You should do the all cast review thing. Yeah. How was it? If you enjoyed it even a little bit, that would make me happy. Even a little bit is stretching it. That incredibly dark ending made me angry, you know. Made us angry. As I understand it, this Onikakushi chapter is supposed to be somewhat of a prologue to the entire series. How could the prologue have such an incredibly dark ending? Yeah, but doesn't that happen sometimes? Probably you're digging through the story in order to avoid bad ending is the point of these types of games after all. It's still just the first chapter. I'm looking forward to the next one. Aww. What happens in the next chapter? Rena, do you know? Yeah, they said the next chapter will introduce another aspect of the story. I know! Rena already knows what's gonna happen? That's a strange way of putting it. What does that mean? In this chapter, they introduced the string of mysterious deaths that were happening in Hinamizawa recently, right? The next chapter introduced some of the history of Hinamizawa. With one strange event happening after another, I got totally lost. What exactly is Yashiro-sama's curse about? Actually, what is a Yashiro-sama to begin with? They didn't explain it much. I haven't heard much about it, but I kind of have a bad feeling about it. Like, okay, like that's BS. They completely know what's going to happen. It feels like it'll be another one of those scary stories where someone gets cursed again. Tough luck, eh, Kei-chan? What kind of curse is he gonna get hit with this time? However, I am looking forward to see what kind of story it's gonna be. That was super wholesome. Sorry for being late, my bad, my bad. Hey everybody, Tomitake! Tomitake, you're alive! Oh god! Oh, I miss my boy. I try hearing his beautiful voice in my own head. Oh heck. Good work today. Same to you! Huh? Where's Kei-chan? Oh wait! Is this like an actor thing? This is like the crew? After all the acting is done? Oh my god. Everybody's like, yeah, good job, Tomitake, on that death back there. Oh my god. Ichikun is already off reading the script for the next chapter. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god, I love this. Head pat? Yeah, it's a good time for a head pat, I think, as well. Oh heck! Wrong button, hold on. Where is my head pat? Where it be? There it is. Whee! Oh, wait. Yay! There we go. Head pat, head pat. Must be hard being the main character. Huh? That's too bad. You could have at least poked him and say hello. It's probably because he doesn't have any character art, so he couldn't poke his head even if he wanted to. That's so sad. Oh my god.
Let Keiichi have character art. I want to see my beautiful boy. Rika-san, that's what you refer to as a personal problem. Oh my god. In any case, the story really was a lot of trouble, especially for Keiichi-kun and Ren-chan.
Trouble? That was the mother of all bad ends. I wonder, what was the identity of that thing that attacked Keiichi-kun?
I wonder! My theory is that it was a work of people made it look like a curse.
But at the end, Keiichi-kun made that phone call.
Yeah, I also thought that call was strange. At that point, Kei-chan should have been certain that the culprit's people.
That really was a strange phone call. It almost sounded like he was being chased by a ghost or something.
Oh, really? Haha.
Just from that phone call really makes me think it was the work of the curse after all.
Since we're all here, why don't we share all our theories? Let's start with Sonozaki-san. Oh my god. I absolutely believe it was people. I think it was a man-made incident that was just imitating the strange folklore surrounding Hinamizawa. Dude, the people who are presenting these theories are the culprits, so I mean, are they telling the truth? Probably not.
Certainly. Every year on the day of the festival, for another link in the chain of mysterious deaths to happen certainly is suspicious.
That so-called chain of mysterious deaths is definitely someone trying to reenact folklore. Definitely.
I think it was just a curse. Looking at the scene where Keiichi-san went berserk in the entryway, and the last scene with the phone call, I just couldn't come to the conclusion that the person was a culprit. When you say it like that, it really wasn't the type of scene that would make you think it was the work of an actual person.
Yeah, but even then, I still think it was a person who did it. The last scene with the one with the entryway, I think might have been a delusional episode brought about by post-traumatic stress disorder. I think this Keiichi has like PTSD? From what? From what?
I wouldn't know what's going on anymore, even if you didn't use such complicated words. In other words, Keiichi was so scared that he was just imagining things. Then, what was the meaning behind that scene? What exactly was that mysterious presence behind Keiichi?
A red herring. REDHERRING. Red herring.
Mii-chan, what do you mean by red herring?
Who says anyone is a culprit? Dude, they're all culprits, alright? I am saying they are all culprits. Except Tomitake. Tomitake is cool. Like old man Tomitake here said, the scene was the result of Kei-chan having a stress-induced delusion from being mentally cornered. Yeah, it was all an accident. To expand on that a bit further, it was a ploy to make the player think it was a curse. That's why it was a red herring.
Well, when you say it like that, but...
Well, it just means that there's that possibility.
In that case, the theory that Oishi-san proposed during the story that it was a conspiracy by the villagers was correct? What does that man himself have to say about that?
Me? Makes you think, huh? Huh? I totally thought that Oishi-san would be behind the people explanation. During the story, I said it was definitely the work of people, but if a person really was to blame, that leaves a lot of loose ends.
Like what? Let us hear what Detective Oishi-san's theory is.
First of all, if a human is the culprit, then there has to be a motive. In other words, somebody has to gain something from it. So what do you mean is, if this is the work of people, there should have been something gained from this causing the chain of mysterious deaths? Exactly. I feel somebody could have benefited from the deaths of people related to the dam development, but the recent victims weren't related to that at all. First off, who benefits from killing Keiichi-kun? I see. If you say it like that, my case is kind of weak too.
I mean, none of your money was stolen. There's no way it was human culprits. But that's not everything there is to it, right? Like Mii-chan just said, there might have been some reason for him to reenact the folklore.
Exactly. This wasn't a murder you considered the typical motives. Makes me think that there was most likely some sort of ritualistic murder to reenact the blood-stained history of the village. Something like the Sonozaki family would do?
So I'll ask the question of the hour. Who gains from this reenactment?
Not about simple benefit. It's more a psychological reason. I think maybe this is an act of revenge. Something native to the region. Fate was unable to be fooled this time around. I see. Member of some repressed family looking to air out old grudges. An old grudge of their ancestors, something like that. I don't like that. And what is it? Couldn't it be that you're leaning towards the curse explanation, Oishi-san?
That's right, that's right. The man playing the detective said so. It's decided it was a curse.
If, like how Maibara said during the story, it was the case that Yashiro-sama possessed Ren-chan and Sonizaki-san and committed those acts, that would fit the evidence the most. As much as I hate to say it.
Actually, I'm of the same opinion as Oishi-san. I can't come up with any other explanation for the normally kind Rena and Mii-chan suddenly start acting strange like that.
About that, it may sound strange coming from the person herself, but I think that I, Mion, did it. Dude, you're not alone there. I also think you did it.
I don't get what Mii's saying. I'd like an explanation.
Oh, sorry. In other words, I think that this may end up being a really cruel story.
Wait, Mii-chan, you don't mean...
If you follow the trail of evidence to the very end, that's how it would seem. I also have my suspicions. In other words, Ren-san and Sonizaki-san both have those personalities to begin with, and we're merely deceiving Maibara-san. Am I right?
I don't like that at all. What? This is all the curse's fault. Ren-san, Mion-san, everybody else are just kind, nice people. I think that too. I think that Ren and Mion-chan are really good people at heart. I think that during the story they definitely were possessed by something.
So Ren also thinks it was a curse. Let me ask everybody who everybody thinks it was a curse. There has to be a reason for a curse, right? I don't think there would be something indiscriminately cursing everything. Somebody explain that?
A curse is a curse. Human logic won't get us anywhere.
Satoko-chan. Personified deity is in the end nothing more than the creation of people. That's why their method of thinking is also understandable to humans. Just take a look at the Greek pantheon. They cry, get angry, get jealous. Basically, they're just like humans.
So what you're saying is that Yashiro-sama is cursing people with some benefit in mind?
Not a way of putting it, but basically, yes. That's why they say, far from Jupiter, far from his thunder. You do have a point.
Basically, it doesn't matter if it's Oyashiro-sama or humans, there has to be a reason. But Rika, what if that reason isn't clear? I don't know.
Great.
That's right. This is just the prologue. There's still a lot of stuff that hasn't been revealed yet.
Yeah, it's hard to come up with any more theories at this point. No! I won't be satisfied until all this is made clear.
Mion-san seems rather particular about this incident as well.
Well, we'll just make the best of what we know. Doesn't this feel interesting? Like a club a little bit?
Yeah. If you put it that way, it does seem interesting.
Oh heck? Well then, let's summarize. Let's see. I think it was a curse. Then we talked with Kun thinks it was people, right? Oh my god, what is this? Freaking Danganronpa 8th attorney? What's going on? Yeah, I'll go with it being people. I also agree with the people explanation. Not to say I hate such fantastic things like curses, but in this particular case, the connection to a curse is a little weak. 2 for the people explanation then. Ren-san was on the curse side of things, right?
Yep. Satoko-chan and I believe it was a curse, right? Yeah, I think it was a curse. People who say that Ren-san and Mion-san were evil to begin with are the more benefiting of a curse.
Well, I don't want to believe that my own personality was that twisted. But I have to be cool when I'm in club mode, or base my choice on emotion. I'll regret it, you know? Well now, doesn't really matter which side you pick, does it? Rika-chan hasn't said anything yet. What do you think?
I don't think that Yashiro-sama is a bad god.
Huh, that's an interesting opinion.
I don't want to worship some bad god that just curses people. I'd like a generous god more than one that curses. That's right, Rika-chan. Rika-chan is a shrine leader. Yep, good opinion.
Then what? If Rika-chan doesn't believe that it was a Yashiro-sama, then do you think the perpetrators were human after all?
We'll just go with that.
Well now, that just means votes are split right down the middle, so half of us think it was the curse, half of us think it was people. Ren-chan, just for reference, what did the test players who played the beta version think? Oh my god.
Yeah. There were a lot more players who believed the people explanation.
See, right there. Our veteran comrades are cool, collected, and very observant.
But the beta version only finished partway through the story.
Wow, really?
That's right. Even the people who played the beta might change their minds if they got through to the very end.
What should we do then? That means the opinions are still split. It's no fun if we don't settle this. We need there to be an odd number of judges, in other words. We need one more opinion. Oh, whoa?
Perfect timing then. Why don't we ask Keiichi-kun himself? Let's call him. The opinion of the victim himself is very valuable. Since that's decided, it's time for the phone.
Keiichi-san. Keiichi-kun. Kei-chan. K1. Hello, Keiichi-kun.
It's Rena. Are you busy with work right now?
Yeah, really busy. Just when I thought I'd get a break because the chapter's over, it's already time for the next one. Oh my god. How's Kei-chan? Busy? I'm on the supernatural side, to be honest. I'm on the supernatural side.
Yeah, he's moping.
I can hear you, you know. Must be nice having a wrap-up party. Wanted to go too.
You can come when you get some character art for yourself.
Wow.
Rika, that's a secret.
Oh, whoa.
Sorry about that, Keiichi-kun. Anyways, during the current chapter, Keiichi-kun, didn't you die? We were just talking about who the culprit might be.
Basically, we're deadlocked on whether it was people or Yashiro-sama's curse that killed you. I'm really sorry, even though you're busy reviewing this. Oh,
I'm really sorry. Even though you're busy reviewing the script, Keiichi-kun, which do you think it was?
Obvious, isn't it?
Which?
Isn't it both of them? Yeah, Keiichi! Thinking with his brain. Targeted by suspicious people from the village, and then cursed by some stranger Yashiro-sama on top of that. Both humans and a curse. Everyone's just picking on me.
So very, very pitiful. Next time, I'll pat you on the head for you.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Keiichi that it's like both. In the end, the opinion's still split, huh? I'll think this over again. We might have missed something.
Well then, please look forward to the next release. Higurashi when they cry Onikakushi.
Yay! Woo! Yay! Look forward to the next release! Which, I don't know when I'm gonna play it next. Probably this weekend or next week. Well, I think that's all the extras. Yeah. What do you guys think of the extras anyway? I'm pretty excited for the next chapter. I looked at all the reviews on Steam and everybody was like, whoa, this chapter was really boring. But they say that it like comes into context in later chapters. So maybe it won't be too boring. I mean, it's Higurashi, so something is gonna happen, you know? Probably. Someone's gonna die. Hopefully. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna take a break and we'll come back in like an hour with some Fate or something. Yeah, it's really interesting that they have all these extra bits. Like they went to such lengths that current visual novels do not go through at all. Like they wouldn't probably bother with any of this extra stuff. It fleshes it out so much. Gives it a lot more context, you know? So oh yeah, because Shion is introduced. Oh god, what am I gonna do for voices, dude? Oh heck. She has like a softer voice, but ah god, the mix-ups. It's gonna be so awful. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit, alright? Thank you to everyone. Thank you to everyone who stopped by and joined and hung out with me on this journey. It's been a long one, and it will continue to be a long one until the whole mystery is complete. I plan to go all the way. Do not worry. So yeah, uh, hopefully you guys had a fun time, and I'll see you in an hour or so. So yeah, bye bye.